again, and I'm continuing my Let's Play of the space strategy game, Reach for the Stars, and I believe that we were just about to press End Turn to do that. We'll have one shipyard production facility here, and if I'm correct, then the system Gorgonair, which is system... it was system 3. It's now system 2. That's nice. I believe it automatically sorts your systems by production. It's now producing these butterflies, and Maya should still also be producing. Yes, it does. Over here, Maya 3 can actually build an Industry 4, so we're going to move that up the queue. Or alternatively, just build a colonist thing straight away. It's quite a big investment, but we can either have all those ships or we can have one industry. This is probably for the best. A little bit of micromanagement here and there to get the most out of our production. I believe it's a better design decision to go and use this ship for the exploration of our unknown star, Rana. Right, well, let's see, there should be one more colony ship over here. Yeah. Where can I send that? I believe there's a new place over here that's pretty interesting. I want to send one scout ship with it, because the scout that's there now is going to leave. There we go. Although, that was a bit of an unnecessary send there. I'm afraid I'm doing a little mistake here. You can see, what's the mistake here? Well, the scout's going to be in hyperspace for 5 turns. I could have also just made a butterfly over here later and send it over here in 2 turns, I believe. Yeah, 2 turns. Which would have saved me a little bit of RPs on the short term. In the case of scout ships, it probably will not matter. It will not delay my industry coming up. It's too bad you can't double click on them there. And we might want to actually design the defensive cog, and we wouldn't call it wing. We'll call it the say, we've got a good alternate word. Oh, the propeller is probably not it sort of looks like a shape. It's a V something. Oh, I'm just terribly bad at this. And I suppose I could load it up with missiles first. There we go. Should be kind of obvious that it needs 3 talons, because talons are worse than the other ones. It'll probably, yeah, it'll end up being better with 3 talons, I believe. 312, 149. they're about the same actually. I prefer more offense for destroyers. Oh, I deleted them all, that's not good. Let me pause the video and just look up a thesaurus. There we go. I've just shamelessly opened up a thesaurus and looked at many variations of wings. Well, considering it's called a spaceship, I'd say sail is a decent choice here. And it kind of gives away that the sail is the more defensive, the more traditional configuration, and the V-wing is the more offensive configuration, especially if you've seen Star Wars. Anyway, with all that out of the way, I was giving a destination to a colony ship, and I believe I can still colonize Almach 2. Yes. I also have one scout left, but I'll leave it here. Oh, that's the wrong system. One's still producing nice colony ships. A lot of industry coming up. Maya 3 will actually... we'll be building Industry 4. And the lower the number, the more important it is though, so... kind of good that we're building that much industry. And once that the industry is built up, we'll start seeing plants with like none on there. We'll start to be getting capable of sending out ships everywhere, the far corners of the Empire. Just to make sure that we can explore in a reasonably fast way. Let's see, yeah. Colonize anything near here. Sagan's a very good place to start increasing our colonization range. Well, on the one hand, colonizing nearby your home is quicker, industrially speaking. If you run out of stars to send colony ships to, you'll not be expanding optimally either, so... And I'm having quite a few options actually, apart from the rather poor planets on the already colonized stars. I believe there's some more. There's Almach, there's one more. But I'd say I rather prefer going... where was it again? Here. And though producing 2 colony ships a turn isn't all too shabby. I also want to build some scout ships over there. That should be it for turn 28. 28? 28? Turn 28? Oh no. Well, Pounce 1 has been researched. A Mech 1. What am I saying? Translators 1. We'll be fine. And Claw 2 is another interesting technology because it allows us to upgrade our existing ships. I believe we should be able to design cruiser vessels right now. Yes. Just go and load it full of balefires. No need to do anything else. Come on now. One more thing. These Seeker missiles? Well, they are cheap. They do not work against lasers. So, it's one thing to keep in mind. These blue things only really work against projectiles. So you might want to halve their effectiveness if you're computing it. and only add up the shields. If you're going up against a balanced foe, and if you're going up against someone who predominantly uses beam weapons, then don't use them at all. And for my initial configuration, I'm just going to load it full of balefires. Just straight and simple. And we're getting pretty nice performance, 1680 for 370 actually. And this will be like the backbone of the fleet, I presume. A very nice shield system. 40 deflection for an RP cost of 10 per shield. That's very good. And only 2 performance loss, so yeah, it's not only is it large, but it's also quite fast. And we'll call it the Minotaur in reference to its horns. I'm gonna have to come up with a whole slew of names that start with M now for all the ships that are related to the Minotaur. This is gonna be like the Minor and the Meek. What am I saying? I'm not terribly good at word games, as you can tell. And this is an excellent place to colonize, so I'm doing it ASAP. It's like ideal. We've already colonized Almac, so for the next choice is Capella. I guess I could send the final ship there. We're all done. Send one more in this direction. A lot of stuff coming in here. In about, what, in 2 turns, we'll be able to explore the stars in the neighborhood of Kant. Interesting little place. Send this onwards. Notice how I leave ships behind on stars that do not get colonies on them? That's so that nobody can sneak inside of my space undetected through sheer luck, although the chances are very small. I still want to prepare for it. I want to know when I have to tech switch, basically. See, there's no 3s and 4s. Very interesting. Claw 2 being researched. Right. I probably won't build very terribly many Mach 1s with my ships. It's probably all going to be Mach 2s and higher. I mean my warships, obviously. The Butterfly is probably not going to have very many different designs. Maybe I'll improve upon its engine. Seeing as that could improve its performance in its role, i.e. running away. It'll be 5 RPs more expensive, but with the greater chance of saving it should it encounter enemy ships. And so that's worth it. Also, let's not jump to R4 that fast because there's some very good text in here. Hellfire. And the Overlord, which is a dreadnought. Although I doubt that our economy can actually sustain such a feat. Lightbaker 3? This is a bit of a mistake here. It says it can be fitted on larger ships, but it actually can't. Even then, it's still a very nice upgrade. Less critical though, I guess. I'd rather go for incubation after space lanes and Melfire. Got quite a few texts queued up there. Really don't see why I want to queue up even more. Considering we might want to completely change our plan when we encounter some kind of weird resistance. Bunch of always get the same movie, so just skip it. Much to say about it, it's just like a standard thing. Let's see, what was the next best place? Keep forgetting. Wow. Yeah, you're getting there. Two very good planets. Let's see, where's our first system? We want to make some stuff there. Apparently we can't. I'll make one like fire curtain, I don't know. Can't afford that.